Hi, this is Stephanie, and I'm here to reflect on uh, Brett Ledbetter's Building Your Inner Coach. I learned a lot from that talk, and two things stand out to me. Um, little backstory. I'm a swim coach at my school, and we have to bus to and from practice. We swim at one of UCLA's pools, and I'm having a lot of issues with transportation. So where my school is in this really congested part of Brentwood, and I'm having this situation where the bus is always facing the wrong direction to go to the pool, and we end up having to drive like a half a mile down the road and turn around, which puts us in about 30 minutes of traffic. And I'm losing significant practice time. So, for example, yesterday we had 40 minutes to practice in the pool because we only have the pool for about an hour. And this was a situation I was dealing with all last year. And it started again this year. So we've been practicing for about a month, and it's happening again where the bus is consistently not pulling into campus. It's parked on Sunset going the wrong way. And yesterday I just kind of like lost it and got really upset and aggravated because this is just like an ongoing issue. And like I said, we're getting about sometimes 30 to 40 minutes practice at the pool. And so what resonated with me from this talk was, as a coach myself, focusing on what I have control over. And I need to realize that I don't have control over the bus situation. But what I do have control over are other ways to make practice effective. So maybe we just should have stayed on campus and done dry land. I'm trying to implement a lot of material from this sports psych class into coaching. So maybe it would have been a time to go inside and work on things like mental imagery or show video. And I think I kind of just set a poor example for my athletes. I think I probably came off as passionate about wanting to practice, but also just really frustrated about the situation. So I took that away from the video in terms of focusing on what I do have control over and focusing on the present and not the future or the past, which is where my thoughts went. I thought about the past and how this happened so much last year, and I thought about the future and how this was going to affect the rest of the season, instead of focusing on what I could have done right then and there to make the situation better. For my athletes, I really took to heart what Brett was saying about the inner coach. And when we did get to the pool, we had a hard practice. So we really pushed the girls to swim hard, which we do anyway, but especially with the short time frame. And just like very quickly, once we started pushing them, came like the eye rolls. I could sense some of them were giving up. A lot of them were kind of stopping, and they were doubting their ability to swim and get their interval time. And in that moment, I wish I kind of had said, or I plan to in the future say what Brett had said about what is going on in their head right now, and how would they feel if that was up on a billboard. And then maybe having their lane mate do that role play scenario like he did, and have that swimmer, tell that lane mate like what advice would they give themselves in that moment, which I'm sure would have been to be positive, you can do this. And so I really hope, I want to think more about this whole idea of building an inner coach. And that's something I want to add to my coaching program, just with that concept of building your inner coach and using it to help build character is something I want to implement into my program, and that's definitely an improvement I could make. Thanks for listening.